everybody, welcome to the 𝐂𝐲 Way. I'm Jessica. Today's video is going to be a look inside our brand new Lights, Camera, Learn, where movie nights meet meaningful learning film study. I am so excited for this. I always wanted to turn movie nights into a lesson and kind of a learning experience, and now I'm going to be able to. So let's go ahead and jump in. Here is an overview. So if you want, you can take a screenshot of this. This is going to be the themes. There are 20 different themes. For example, classic adventure, hero's journey, animal antics, spooky animation, mysteries and whodunits, science fiction worlds, historical stories, teen rom-coms, that kind of thing. So 20 different themes. In each theme is going to be 4 different movies. So all of the movies are included and listed here. And then for each of the themes, so all 20, there is a mini lesson. These lessons are like cinematography, basics, sound design, the rule of thirds, framing and perspective, set design, editing and pacing, montages, foreshadowing, lighting and mood, editing for emotion. So we're really going to kind of like be digging in to like what makes a good film. All right, after that, we have the introduction. So why it matters, how it works, a note on progression, and then we have a beginner's guide to watching movies. So here we're going to talk about kind of like the basics. So the story and structure, characters and motivation, theme and messaging, the visual style or the look of it, sound and music, editing and pacing, symbolism and visual clues, performance and acting choices, genre and tone. And for each of those, there's like a few different tips for things to notice or look for or ask yourself when watching a movie. So this is just kind of like a beginner's guide. There is also a thing that talks about how watching a movie like a critic doesn't mean you're losing the movie magic. I've also included open-ended film discussion questions. These would be for the story, the characters, and the themes. These are more about filmmaking choices and techniques. So those would work for any movie, or you can even ask them in addition to the discussion questions that are listed. Okay, so the first theme you can see here is classic adventures. These are the 4 movies. We talk about the movies, and then here is going to be your lesson. So cinematography basics. We have what it is, key terms that you need to know, why it matters when watching a movie, and then something that you're going to pay attention to. So there's a viewing challenge for each and every theme. So this is kind of like how you're going to introduce the theme and say, these are the movies we're going to be watching. This is what we're learning. These are the things we're going to be looking out for as we watch these 4 movies. Then for each movie, there is a page that has content notes, who the director is, what the genre of the movie is, cultural and historical notes about the movie, fun fact about the movie, and then when you get, which I'm going to do these before we watch, and then down here for after you watch, there's 5 discussion questions. Some are about the movie itself, some are about like, for example, this film uses exaggerated characters and situations to create humor. Which moment do you think balances comedy with genuine emotion best, and how does it work? But then we also have ones about the filming. So notice how the music shifts during action, romance, and comedic scenes. How does this score help guide your emotions in key moments? So for every movie, you're going to have that kind of, background, and then the discussion questions to really help you dig in. And then we start back over with our next theme, which is animation through the ages. There, we're going to be learning about sound design. Again, we've got background and discussion questions. Our next theme is the hero's journey. Our mini lesson is our rule of thirds. Now, the first 10 themes that I picked, I tried really hard to keep kind of younger audiences in mind, if you will. And then the last 10 themes that I picked, which is going to start right here after we get through the musicals, I kind of kept the older, more like tweens and teens and high schoolers in mind. I really wanted to make sure this was something that could be used with all ages, depending on who you were. Now, you'll be able to see the list in the description of the product, but we get into movies like Jaws, Jurassic Park, Lord of the Rings, Clue, Murder on the Orient Express, Matrix, Inception, Interstellar, Arrival, And then like for some of the War and Resistance, we have Saving Private Ryan, The Book Thief, Schindler's List, Jojo Rabbit. My plan is basically to make this film study a high school credit because it is just that good. So in addition to the guide itself, which has so much in it, you are also going to get this movie survey. So you can either like have your child pick their favorite, or you could have them do it for each. That's up to you, where they're going to put the title of the movie, the release date, genre, main actors, director, a short summary, and then they're going to rate it based off of direction, editing, plot, and they'll have extra notes and final rating on that. And then I've also made these cute movie tickets for every movie that's in there, because we're going to do them as movie night. So I wanted to be able to print the movie ticket and kind of put it like with our homeschool stuff. Like, hey, tonight is, movie night, or today during lunch, we're going to watch this or whatever. So we have these for each and every one of the movies as well.